Hello, I'm Tom from carpfeed.com. Today we're out on the bank having a look at some new luggage from Colt Tackle. Who are Colt? Well, they started off as a bait boat company. You may have seen the Colt Ranger that we've done a video on, but now they've branched out into luggage and it's all got this lovely camo patterning. So let's take a look at a selection of items in the range. The first item to catch my eye is this, the camo Rucksack, priced at $59.99. It's a really well-sized rucksack slash carry-all. I think it's probably the perfect size for my sort of angling. It forces you to think about what you're going to take, yet there's still enough room for all the essentials and it won't weigh you down when you're carrying it on your back. There's two external pockets on one side and then a longer external pocket on the other that's probably designed for buzzer bars and your alarms. Also on the outside of that there's some loops to put bank sticks in, and down both sides there are longer loops to put storm poles in. Now this works like a carry-all when it's on the bank. It's got a nice hard wearing base and you zip it open using handy double zips. I do like a double zip. They've got big bright pullers on them which is easy to get into, and it opens out into a cavernous main compartment with a zip section on the lid so you can stash little essentials in there. You've got a really nicely reinforced strap for putting it over your shoulder and carrying it, and it sits really nicely on your back. As I say, this is just about the perfect size really. I really like the dimensions of it. Double zips are a big bonus. I'm a big fan of those. And it's really versatile. You've got on one side two compartments to store things like hook baits and little bits and bobs. And the larger of those two has got a sort of flanged kind of hinge to it so it can open nice and wide without the contents falling out. If you prefer to use a carry-all, then Colt have also got an option for you. It's got that same camo pattern and that lovely hard-wearing 600D material that we see across the range. There's a large central compartment. You've got pockets at either end and then a larger one at the front. Again, you've got those big, bright double zippers to get in and out nice and easily. It's got a 25-litre capacity and it retails for $27.99. Another item I really like the look of is the gadget case. This is a protective bag for your charger and any other electronic bits and pieces you might take with you on a longer session. It's got a main compartment that's got a movable divider in it, but it's the perfect height for a Ridge Monkey power pack. And the cable comes out of a little hole at the bottom, so you don't need to feed the cable through the zip and leave it partially open. There's a perfectly designed cable access area. It's got a Velcro flap to keep it all nice and secure. And that'll also house one of the cigarette lighters that you might use for some items. So everything's been neatly thought about here. It's in that same camo material. It's got a neoprene carry grab handle at the top, and there's a hard-wearing base at the bottom. All long-stay carp anglers need a decent cool bag, and this is the compact version from Colt. It's got a 17-litre capacity, which is certainly more than enough for an overnight session and probably will do you for a weekend too. It's kept all my food and drink cold overnight here on the bank at the moment. And inside it's got a wipe clean surface, so it should be nice and easy to keep clean. And you've got those insulating reflective panels. One thing with cool bags is they can often lose that insulating ability through the zips. The zips can be quite porous, but these have got a nice baffle around them, so they've clearly thought about that. Should keep everything as cool as possible in there, certainly with some ice blocks. That's the compact cool bag, and it retails for $21.99. Colt also do distance sticks, and as you'd expect from them, they come in their own camo carry case. What I really like about these is just how lightweight they are. They weigh barely anything. They're machined from aluminium, very slim, but with a hard-wearing and very sharp point at the end to dig in to the toughest of ground. And there's a sight marker at the top, which is handy during the day, but you can unscrew those and put in isotopes for nighttime use as well. Along the sticks are grooves for your line so they won't slip off during use, and they come supplied with a 12-foot measuring tape. The Colt luggage range is very extensive, and we've only shown you a brief glimpse here today, but there's plenty of other accessories, including a camo gas canister pouch to keep it nice and insulated in winter. That will keep your gas firing a lot better in the coldest of temperatures. There's a camo stuff sack as well. These are really handy for just keeping in a rucksack pocket or something like that. And if the heavens open, you can get all your valuable and expensive kit stuffed inside a bag like this and keep it nice and dry. It's got a drawstring toggle at the top and it's nice and cheap. You've also got a camo scales pouch to keep your scales nice and safe, and also a hard case for your fish finder, your fish spy, one of those castable sonars. It's got a little carabiner clip on the side as well. And if you're particular about breakfast, you could also use it for your eggs. For more tackle reviews from us, visit carpfeed.com, and if you want to check out the full Colt tackle range, including their impressive Ranger bait boat, then visit colttackle.com.